on Inchingham the Fool, shall speak of the artistry of Dietrich and Evzenie. I could take the easy way out and speak of Dietrich's archery, or Evzenie's pottery, or sewing, or cooking, because she is a woman of many arts and skills. Instead, I shall talk about the art of service. And by that I mean that individual service is important in the society and generally rewarded with a purple thread. Great individual service with a dragon's heart. But pelican-level service requires getting other people to do a thing with you. To lead, in other words. And these two are true leaders. I don't have time to take apart all the elements of leadership and how they exhibit them, so I'll concentrate on just two. Nobody doubts their competence. Anyone who's worked with them knows that they are supremely competent. And nobody doubts that they have respect for the people that work with them, that they honor the opinions of those, even those people that might disagree with them. Instead, let's talk about commitment. I watched Evzenie be an event steward maybe a dozen times. Mari and I lived in the province of Sea for 7 years, and even after we left, we'd come to visit on event days. We stay at their house. We had first row seats of watching Evzenie do her job. She was always one of the first to arrive on site, almost always the last to leave. There was no doubt who was in charge. The buck stopped with Evzenie. Dietrich, I also watched work many times, most recently at Benzit, where he was Kingdom Archery Marshal, as we all know, and responsible for the archery field and put in long hours. But more than that, the unsung labor of Benzit was he was there during Peace Week, and he was instrumental in setting up the Midlands camp. Moreover, I was told, secretly, because Dietrich would never have said it, that down the road was an Eastern camp, a camp of Eastern rapier fighters called the Shark Pit. And they had arrived short-handed, as many camps did, 2 women, and Dietrich came and set up their camp as well, with help. But he came and set up their camp. And I wouldn't even have known about it except Natalia Tattleduck and told me he was a good man. To which I agree. The last thing I will talk about with leadership is perspective. It was Dietrich and Evzenie who first taught Mari and I the mantra, "This is my hobby. I do it for fun." Even when it's a lot of work. This is my hobby. I do it for fun. Woo! And then they put those words into reality. When they reached the point where their children were not having fun in the SCA, they took a break. Even though they were high on our list, even though they put off this day for at least 10 years, they put their family first. I have a great deal of respect for them. I always teach that mantra in my class, and I taught today, looking good, the theatrics of fencing in the SCA, to which I add the Latin phrase, sed ludus solum est, it is just a game. These two know that it's just a game, and yet they commit themselves to hard work and leadership. I welcome them to the flock, and I look forward to playing with them in the big sandbox.